Is Prey any good? I will share my experience after playing the game for more than 7 hours. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments down below and don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't know, Prey is the game from the creators of the original Dishonored Arcane Studios in Austin, while Arcane Studios in France was working on Dishonored 2. The guys in the US, Texas, made this first-person single-player space action exploration game. Exploration is really important in that description since the whole game is about discovering what the heck happened on the spaceship and what your role in that is. I will not spoil anything, but in the early parts of the game multiple twists happen that are pretty interesting and will give you enough reason to continue the game. Although you don't really need reasons. The layout of the multiple awesome and diverse environments already invites you to look in every corner, because there are a lot of secrets in the form of useful items to find. If you really look everywhere, it's possible to get weapons you will otherwise find much later in the game, or you will miss neuromods that you need to upgrade your skills. The biggest strength of Prey is that it really rewards you for taking your time and investigate everything more than a lot of other games do. The more neuromods you find, the more skills you can unlock that will help you in combat, like being able to do more damage with your wrench or have the time slowed down so you can easily take down the alien enemies. There are also skills that help you with access to environments, like being able to move large things that block a doorway or hack safes to get the loot that's inside. But that's just one part of the skill system. The alien one is way more interesting and will have a way bigger impact on the gameplay. Like transforming into a can so enemies can't see you, or shooting a psycho blast to deal a ton of damage. You learn these skills by scanning enemies. It's a fun way to interact with the environment, but otherwise the gameplay is pretty standard. Find shafts to move through, search many offices for useful keycards to open doors. Still though, because the spaceship is interesting enough and the fact that you will find new tools on a really great steady pace, the game keeps you interested enough to make your way through the spaceship. Oh yeah, and spaceship, yeah, that means that there are also zero gravity areas where you have to float through, which is great for diversity. But the overall diversity could have been better. After 7 hours, I finally found a new enemy that I haven't seen before in the first hours of the game. So that means that you find a ton of the same enemies in the first quarter of Prey, because the game is supposed to be 20 hours according to Arcane Studios. It's cool to go into an area and find out what the heck happened, but the impact would have been way awesomer if you found out that a new enemy was the culprit of it all, and not a phantom or a mimic that you already killed many times before. To be fair, there are some variations, like a fire and an electronic phantom, but it's still a phantom that you already killed many times before. And personally, I'm not a big fan of the kind of black ink looking creatures. They're like kind of uninspired, but I know that later on in the game there should be more varied opponents. Right now it's really underwhelming though. The weapons are pretty standard as well, apart from the signature glue gun that can be used for combat to make sure that the enemies are glued and then you can hit them with your wrench, for example, or to get to higher places. So in every area you will be looking around and seeing, oh, can I use the glue gun here to get up there? Will there be something there? It's really awesome. The rest of the arsenal features standard guns like a shotgun, a silent pistol, and a shock pistol that, you can stun enemies with. There are also grenades, but those are pretty hard to use in my opinion. You should simply not expect the standard fluid first-person shooter gameplay, as it plays way more like the original BIOSHOCK, although that game had the option to aim, while in Prey all the shots are fired from the hip. You need to get used to it, but it can feel frustrating at times since the enemies move extremely fast and you're not really able to react on that as fast as you sometimes would want. Those small irritations aside, I'm still really enjoying my playthrough so far, but mostly because of the mystery. I want to see what's next, what's going on, what new tools and secret areas I can find, so I will totally continue playing and probably get out a review once I finish the game. So subscribe to stay up to date on that. Like the video if you did. Are you playing Prey? Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Ask questions. You can also do it there. So I will go back to space now. Thanks a lot for watching and goodbye.